What's up guys, today I'm gonna show you a tutorial how to beat Mystic by End level. So let's start. This this part right here, what? This part right here, the first cube isn't too difficult. The first cube isn't too difficult at all, like it's not really hard. You can just do this. For this ball part, it's all about just timings, you'll get used to it eventually. You get used to this ball part like eventually, it's like all about just working on timings. This shipboard is so basically the first cube, the first ball, and this shipboard aren't too difficult. Now this ball part is kind of tricky. Is what you want to do here. Hold on a second. What you want to do here is basically hit this, and when you get to this orange orb, like you see this orange orb, you have to hit this, and this you have to hit in the late. You have to hit them pretty late. What the hell? You have to hit them. You have to hit both of these pretty late, like right there. Like you have to hit this right here, and this one you have to hit somewhere in here. Like these are how these orbs work. Basically, just hit them like this. For this dash orb, I recommend mostly also clicking late, as it is indeed a late timing, and hold it for a little bit, like this. Like hold it for a little bit until you get somewhere in here, somewhere here, a little bit up here, let go. And then hit this green orb a little bit late. Because this spiky stuff. You have to click this. Fuck that. So it works like this. No problem. No problem. Now this shipboard is not hard. Like I'm gonna show you, the ship section is really not that difficult. It's just a normal straight fly. This cube port is also like pretty easy. Like if you die there, you need to like be a really bad player in order to die to this cube and ball port, because these two sections are pretty easy. Like for now, this level is really easy. Now we have these robot clicks. Most of these clicks aren't that difficult. Like I didn't find all of them that hard, except for one at 17%, which absolutely blows ass, and it's arguably one of the worst clicks ever. Like, it's in the 17%. It's this one. And what's my method of doing it? What I like to do here is basically just wait. So basically, you have to jump somewhere after you pass this decoration, like this grass here. Like if you pass it a little bit, like I don't know how to explain it, but basically just wait a little bit until you get out of this like kind of grass, and then just do a light tap. And for these two orbs, these aren't too difficult. This part right here isn't too difficult. Like this green orb might be a little bit tough, but it's not really tough. So basically just wait a little bit and then do a light jump there. That's how I like to do this here. Just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit after you pass this and just light jump. That's kind of like a little bit consistent way. Jump there. Watch out. This can kill you easily. You have to jump there. You have to jump there, otherwise you'll die, because there's a spike here, invisible hitbox, whatever. As you saw in the shipboard, I didn't click the green orb at all. It's not necessary. It's much easier to do without clicking the green orb than with clicking the green orb, because you have to do a light tap there. This part is easy, really easy, and I found another like easier method for this. Instead of going like, I'll show you right now. Fuck, I forgot to place the checkpoint. I forgot to place the checkpoint somewhere in that section. Just pass this. Here we go. Instead of doing it like this, you can just land there and hold it. You can just once you're in midair right here, just hold the button like this. That's the much easier way of doing this part, in my opinion. I don't know if it is possible on lower refresh rates, but on 144 Hz, it's possible. Now we're getting to the fun part. And this part right here is pretty tough, to say the least. What I would like to do here basically is just... What I like to do in that UFO part... Fuck, I clicked the wrong button. I'm so dumb. What I like to do in that UFO part is like... Just click immediately. Just not click to immediately. What... You think like you can just click immediately there. If you click too early, like as soon as you enter the portal, you'll die. Watch it. You'll just die. You'll just straight up die. What you have to do here is just wait a little bit. Wait a little bit, click. 1, 2. For this purple orb, just click it late. Just click late. For this part right here, you think you have to do like... Basically what you have to do in that UFO, that part right there, is to... You have to click late. You have to click a little bit late there, because if you happen to click too early, you'll hit one of the spikes. And that is exactly what you don't want to happen. Just click late like this. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Just click late. This wave part is straightforward. There's nothing else I have to explain in this wave part. It will get consistent eventually. It's not really the difficult part, and I would like to do here is just basically to, you know, you saw my line there as I do the extra click, because if you don't do an extra click, you hit the floor right there. So you have to do an extra click there in order to get into these portals. Now the difficult part of the Mystic comes in, and this is the Eye Blade part. So what I would like to do here is basically, it's basically just fast clicks and timings. Like I just click normal clicks there. Like for this yellow orb right here, what I have to say is that you have to hit it late. You have to do a little bit late. Because if you hit early, you'll hit the spike right there. And for this black orb, just also hit it in the middle. For this part right here, like these two spikes that you saw right now, it's all about how fast you can click. It's all just about fast clicks. And yeah, hit the yellow orb. Now, this Dreadfall is just basically a skill. This is a skill-based part right there. This wave part is mostly just about skill. Whether you're good or bad at the wave, it'll eventually get consistent. Don't worry about it. Like, it's one of the hardest parts of the level, but it does get consistent later on. It does get freaking consistent. So, there is no any tricks that I can show you with this wave part. It's all about just practice it as much as possible, and it'll eventually get to the muscle memory. Like, it is indeed tough, but it's not impossible. Now we're getting to the fun part, and that part, now we're getting to the Hexhammers part. This part right here is pretty tough. Like, you think this is like pretty easy part, but it's not an easy part at all. This is a really, really hard part. And I would like to do here is just basically click like right there. You see, right when you hit this block, I like to click there. That's when I click. And for these purple orbs, you have to hit both of them late, kinda late. Like, I'll show you how. 1, 2. Like, you hit them kinda late. You have to hit them late. And as soon as you land there, you have to start spamming here. This part doesn't require any timings, like this corridor. This requires just basically spam, like, I'll show you how. Just like that. And there are two different options in this part as well. You can either go down to the coin path, which people find it a little bit easier than this, but it still requires some of the kind of timing based parts. So hit these two purple orbs late, and this is basically just all about the timings. It will eventually get consistent. But if you want to go this path, you have to hit this orange orb late, and you have to hit this green and orange orb pretty late. And this black orb. This is all just late timings in this part. And this part is just basically normal ball clicks. This is just like late timings in this kind of corridor stuff, whatever. So whatever you find easier in this path, just go for it. Like I showed you how both of them work. It's both of them all about just timings. It's all about timings. For the upper part, you just have to hit them late. You just have to click late, and that's basically it. But this part is still like pretty hard, nevertheless, because of the ridiculous amount of really weird timings, to say the least. Yeah, this part really does suck ass. Fucking damn it. And yeah, watch out for the second purple orb. Don't hit it too late, otherwise you'll hit the spike. You'd have to hit it late, but not hit it too late, because you'll hit the spike. And that will just be a pretty sad death. Now we're getting into this part. This part is not really that hard. So what I like to do here is just hold the dash orb until you get to land there. And then this wave part, basically in this wave part, there is indeed a part you can slide. And this right there, you can slide there. But I recommend as soon as you, like, just be prepared for that part. Just make sure to be prepared for that part, because that part will definitely kill you. And yeah, it's important also that once you get past the wave, you have to hit both of these green orbs. So, like this. So, you have to do it like this. You don't have to hit the black orb there at all, and for this you have to hold the ship and also click another time, because this is not buffered at all. You can just only do one click there, you have to do 2 clicks in order to buffer this yellow orb right there. In order to buffer this yellow orb right there. For this part right there, you have to wait until you land into the yellow orb, then click both purple and blue orbs. So it's a little bit of memorization, but it's not that tough. Do not hit the purple orb inside of this yellow portal. You just don't hit it, please, because you'll die. You'll easily just die. Basically, there is a blue orb right there. It's invisible, but you have to hit it. And then that's just like that. Just like that, you pass the part. And yeah, these parts are just buffer clicks. Like, this is not that difficult. And now we're going to the caramels part. Arguably one of the hardest parts of another like really hard part. What you like to do here is just basically, you have to stretch yourself out and then do the 2 clicks. You can do either 2 or 3 wave clicks in this section. Just 2 or 3 wave clicks. Both of them work. But you can just do 2 wave clicks like this, or you can just do 3 wave clicks, or let me show you quickly. Or you can do this. And yeah, it's recommended to hit the blue orb right there. So make sure to hit this blue orb as well on your way into this wave section, because you'll be a normal gravity. You'll be like an upside down gravity still, and you'll like still be upside down gravity. You'll hit the ceiling right there. So you have to hit the blue orb, like, we'll just wait a little bit. Once you get in the way, just wait a little bit and just click the blue orb. And now for these 2 parts, what you have to do there is you have to click both of these orbs in the middle. Both green and the black orb right there, you have to hit in the middle. That's basically it. So like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Both of them you have to hit in the middle. Or you can just hit this one late and hit this one a little bit early. I don't know if it works. I never done that before, but I just recommend you to hit both of them in the middle. Now for these blue orbs, it's just timings. It's all about just timings. You don't you have to click them. You have to hit this one late and you have to hit this one early. That's how you do this part. And yeah, you should be watch out for this purple orb right there. That purple orb is one of the hardest orbs ever. And in my opinion, how this works is that you have to hit this one really late. Really late. You have to hit this really late. Just really late. That's how you do it. This ball part right here is not difficult. This is just a memorization. Once you get into this ball portal, you have to hit this black orb. You have to hit then this another black orb a little bit early. Like both of them, you have to hit them early. Both of the black orbs you have to hit early. Yeah, both of them you have to hit them early. And once you're into this corridor, you have to click once. You have to click once, then hit this one a little bit late, then click another time when you're in this corridor, and then hit this black orb. That's how you do it. This click right here, just sit it in the middle or late. Just go into the middle or late in that ball portal right there. I'll show you how. Late. Yeah, you can just either do that late or in the middle. This ship part right there is not difficult. This is all about just skill, so this is not a tough part. There is no explanation for this cube, it's literally just a free part. And now here comes the Jonathan. Jonathan is pretty hard. Jonathan's part is really hard. Trust me, it is a really hard part. So basically how this wave works, it's all about just the muscle memory. You think like you can just slide under there, but this thing kills you, so you have to do like this. 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2. That's how you do this wave part. For this ship part, you have to wait a little bit. You have to like wait a little bit, then just start straight yourself out of this, like Clubette, whatever his name is, or her name is. I don't know the gender of this. And this part is pretty easy. Now this part. This part, how this works is basically like Did I hit the no, I fucking clicked the wrong button. Damn it. So for this part right here, you have to make sure to hit the orange orb early, like just hit it immediately. Then hit this blue, then just click this blue orb. You don't have to hold the blue orb, you just have to just click the blue orb. You don't have to hold it or just click. Just do a click, like this. It's a little bit buggy. The thing is that this blue orb is a little bit buggy, so that kind of sucks ass, but I basically recommend you just to click the blue orbs. Don't hold it, otherwise you'll die for some reason. And yeah, make sure to transition properly into this. Damn it, what is the hell's going on? Yeah, just hold these blue orbs. That's what I would recommend for you to do. Just hold them. Just hold all three of these blue orbs right there. Once you hit the ceilings, just hold them. Click 3 times in the swing copter. For these UFO parts, I'll show you. Hold on, I'll show you. 1 2 3 1 2 3. So that's how this swing copter pattern works. Just 1 2 3. Just 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Make sure you're like, you have to be like right close to the portal and just hit it. For this timing right here into this portal, you have to be close to the spikes and then just click there and you'll be eventually out of this place. make sure to be close to these upper spikes in order to hit this blue like portal to get into this. For this spot right here, also like be close to the spikes and then click twice. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just be close to the spikes and just hit twice. Now the ending part. The ending is one of the hardest parts. The ending is definitely the hardest part of the level, as it is you have the nerves on you. There are a lot of nerves, there are literally like a lot of tough timings, and the ending is also troll. So yeah, watch out for that. I would like to do here is just basically, it's all about clicking in the middle. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just 1, 2, 1, 2. That's how this pattern works. 1, 2, 1, 2. You have to click them a little bit early. Just basically try to click a little bit early in order to get through these corridors, because that's just supposed to be like a spider part, but you know, the guy who participated in this mega collab is a really big idiot, and he just made this even worse. So let me show you. One, not too early, but a little bit early. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1. For this part right here, this duel, what I would like to do is, so how this part works is like, god damn it, my PC is so garbage. Yeah, just what I like to do here is to like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just hit the 3 clicks right there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's how this works. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can also do it like that, but I wouldn't really recommend it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Make sure to, like, when you release the dash orb, is to hold the button so you could buffer the orange and the green orb, and then also make sure to time this. And this is all just about click. You can click however you want, you'll pass it eventually. So in this part, you have to, when you release it from the dash orb right somewhere right there, you have to hold the button. You still have to like hold the button, like let go and just hold again, so you can buffer these 2 orbs. And then just all about timing. And yeah, make sure to hold the button right there in the robot part, because otherwise you'll die. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. For this ball corridor, it's actually a similar story as the other one, except this one 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's how this works. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1. So yeah, you can just either click them a little bit earlier, or you can click them and hit them in the middle, like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. But it's all about just a practice. It's all about just practicing this part a lot, and you'll get into your head. It's just muscle memory. Now for this part, you can either just hold, you can either just do nothing, or you can go with the coin path by just basically clicking out of this and then just hit the black orb right there. Like, both of these methods work. Both of these methods work. It doesn't matter how you do it, both of these methods work. Now for this part right here, what I like to do here is make sure to like hold it right there. Like, you see this, like in the right there before this deck of, like, when you're inside of this cube, like when your cube is a little bit inside of this, like right there, something where like right there, you have to click and just basically hold until you get to the orb. And this is just 1, 2, and hit the blue orb. And it's a similar story with this as well. Similar story with this along with that other one, like both of them work the same. And for this last jump, just hit late. Just click late, that's it. Just click late and you'll pass it. So that's how Mystic by end level works. As you can see, this level didn't take me too long. I have like 2,400 attempts before I try to repeat this, but I got 78%, so I decided to like quit the level. But this is my third hardest demon, by the way. I'll just try to find my copyable of Mystic to show you how easy that was. Here it is. Basically, I had like 997 all attempts, and in total I had like 2,423 attempts. It's mostly because I fluked the ending. I fluked it from 63%. And that's like a really big importance of practicing levels. Like you just have to practice the levels a lot. As you can see right there, I have like 29 extremes. 29 extremes, and my first extreme demon was Allegiance, like this level right there. And my current hardest is Hatred. But I haven't recorded both of them, and I'm thinking about repeating Allegiance. For Hatred, I will see. So this is how my top 10 goes. Hatred is the hardest, my second hardest is Infernal Abyss, followed up by, where the fuck, Mystic. And my fourth hardest is gonna be Down Base, which I'm still working on, like I have 74% on this. And I have 36,100 like 2 times. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully, if you decide to go for Mystic, best of luck with the level. The level is pretty like tough, but it does get consistent later on. It's basically good for practicing choke points because there are choke points there and there that will literally ruin your life. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Bye.